just never work.
Just a scratch.
Blazes. We need to put an end to this.
Lucky. Here. Just a scratch.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. Quite the sight, isn't it? It's moments like these that make life so damn worth living. This place was once a trading post, in case you're wondering, but it's been deserted ever since the isolation. Yeah, that's what we call the decree that was made 30 years ago here in Enderal. Simply put, the Order decided to reduce their trade with other countries of the civilized world to a minimum. Not a very economical choice to make, but that was roughly the time when the Lightborn Eridan left Narim. The Order was probably afraid something similar could happen in Enderal. You know, open harbors quicken the exchange of information, which in turn quickens rebellious thinking, and so on. Since the decree, trading in Enderal has been subject to very strict regulations, and only the wealthy can still afford things like Termitralian wine or Chilean spices. Anyway, since then, a lot of once flourishing trading posts have closed down, such as the Three Rivers Watch down at the Sun Coast, or this one. Yeah, if you want to take a look for yourself, feel free. If not, let's push on. We still have a good march ahead of us. Still alive? Good. Let's go. We shouldn't waste any more time. Shit, this is getting ugly.
Hey, you there! Yes, you! Come over here, now! I need your help. It's urgent. My brother, Olver, he's up the hill in that camp by the fire. But it's his turn to take watch, and I'm bloody freezing out here. Tell him to come here right now, else I will go back to Ark without him.
Eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
What do you want? Get lost. There's nothing for you to see here. Or does he now? Then listen up, pal. Since we've come here, that fat bastard has done nothing other than get plastered. Tell him that until he's sober, I won't move a finger width from this fire.
What, I'm drunk? Because this idiot made me wait out here for hours? If it weren't for him, we would be on our way back to Ark already. Tell him to move his fat ass over here right now.
Oh, did he now? Well then, you tell him that what he wants interests me as much as the colour of his fucking balls.
What? Alright, that's it. Go and kick that bloody moron's ass, give him a knuckle sandwich, smack him in the gob, spank the living shit. Ah, you know what I mean. Too much of a coward for that, are you? Fine. Oh, just wait. You sodding son of a tur. I will show you who's boss.
Blazes, what idiots. Welcome to the Enderalian people, fair lady.
What? Leave me alone. I need a break.
Bloody Egypt.
What? Leave me alone. I need a break. Just a scratch. You'll regret this.
Blazes. We need to put it.
Bastard ran off.
What? That's all you got.
You'll regret this.
That's all you got. What? That's all you got? Yeah. What? That's all you got? Yeah.
eager to explore, aren't you? Take your time, I'll wait. I can use a break anyway.
Never walk back on the road from magic man's abode.
Places. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
Yeah.
We need to put an end to this, now!
Yes, you. Can you spare a moment for him? He would be very grateful. Your help. Tell him, do you have good eyes? Good. Very good. Let him cut to the chase. He is in dire need of eggs. Lots of eggs. And he wants you to help him. He is not talking about common eggs. Do you see those brown hammerbirds circling over the heartland? In many other countries, such as Nerim or Kira, their hatchlings are brought up to be letterbirds. He wants to raise such letterbirds for a special purpose. So, what do you say? Will you help an old starling? The ancient fathers would thank you for it. He's sure of that. Oh, that's hard to explain. He doubts you would understand. Yes, the place we starlings come from, and where we are destined to return to eventually. But this is no place to talk about that. There are books which could explain our prophecies a lot better than he ever could. Well, that is the part where your good eyes come into play. All you need to do is follow the movements of the birds flying above the sea here and in its vicinity. Eventually, they will return to their nests, and that's where you can find the eggs. Just come back once you've found a good handful or more. He will wait for your return.
Can I help you? Well, I know this old alchemist woman from the nobles' quarter has been getting on the guards' nerves for weeks. Something about her son, I think. You could pay her shop a visit and see what she needs. Maybe that'll stop her from bothering us. What, you mean apart from frenzied animals, hordes of living dead lurking through the wilderness and this whole red madness thing? No, none. Just be careful when you're outside the walls.
There it is. Ark. Majestic, isn't it? Huh? Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode. Ugh, blazes. Sorry. I know. I can't sing.
Can I help you?
Walk quest. Well, I take it you know of Grandmaster Aranthiel's return, but let me tell you, that man hasn't lost an inch of his resolve. That's admirable, really. Huh. Try the Golden Sickle. They're always looking for daytallers, and they offer honest path-abiding work.
Madame?
Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game they don't even eat afterwards. This must be the red madness everyone's talking about. Blazes. Where's this supposed to lead? Just be wary if you're outside city walls. I guess you realized as much already, but this country has
A penny, madame. Please, just one penny. Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you. Thank you. That's really generous. May his light guide you.
Some shifts never end.
Yes? Yes?
Oh my. Another exhausted soul, aren't you? Are you sure you want to keep going like that? I mean, like that? Oh, come on! Don't you think I see how you're slaving away? You can hardly put one foot before the other. Look how exhausted you are. And this armor. Whew, it must weigh tons. Thank Malphus, I have just the right thing for you. A way to ease your travels. A mount. And you know what? Today's your lucky day. If you agree to help me out with a little problem of mine, I'll give you one for free. Gnarldolf, a troll. For 2 months now, every night, I've been hearing this horrible, bloodthirsty grunting near the farm. The guard says I'm only imagining it, but trust me, I've seen enough of the world to know troll noises when I hear them. When it all started, the grunting came from back in the forest, but it's gotten closer each night, and I'm sure that thing is out for my animals. So, what do you say? You kill Gnarldolf for me, and in return, you will get one of my very best donkeys for free. Whirlwind. And believe me, he lives up to his name.
Why is this stuff so expensive?
Oh, that should be pretty easy. Just wait until shortly after midnight and then scout the area. Eventually, you'll hear that grunting I told you about, then just find out where it comes from. And needless to say, be careful. You look like you can take care of yourself, otherwise I wouldn't have asked. But these beasts are not to be underestimated.
Huh? Keep your chin up.
Yes?
So, any progress?
And here we are. Welcome to Ark. I've got some things to take care of here. So let's meet at the market once you're ready to meet Grandmaster Tealor Arenthiel and his mages in person, alright? By his own son, Nerazil, yeah. But roughly 2.5 years ago, he suddenly appeared back in Enderal, accompanied by a handful of mages who once fought against him in the Great War. Weird, I know, but that's how it was. He did, yeah. It seems that something happened between him and them that made them sort out their issues, you could say. They're allies now, and frankly, nobody quite knows why. You can imagine what kind of uproar that caused among the Holy Order itself. But in the end, Arenthiel got things his way. You can say what you want about him, but he never lost his charisma, that's for sure. You're telling me. But apparently their alliance has something to do with this red madness. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, sure, I should have thought of that. Pardon me. Alright then. Ark is divided into 5 districts, not counting the harbor. The foreign quarter, where we are right now, the marketplace, the nobles' quarters, the south quarter, and the temple. If you're looking to gear up, I guess the market would be the place to go. You can find anything there, from food to weapons, armor, and whatever else you need. If it's magical supplies and alchemy you need, however, you best try your luck in the nobles' quarters. But prepare yourself for some dismissive looks. Up there's also the bathing house and the theater, in case you have the coin for that. Finally, there's the temple, which is hard to overlook. Normal citizens are not permitted to enter it, and from up there, the Holy Order reigns over this country. But if all goes according to plan, you'll soon see it from the inside. And then there's the Undercity. Yeah, it doesn't, and it isn't. The Undercity's a cluster of caves directly beneath our feet. And down there is where the poor and the sick live, not to mention those that the Order doesn't like to see in their neat, pretty streets in the upper city. Not a place I'd recommend you visit, at least not unless you're looking for mischievous things. Great. Then see you later and enjoy your stay.
My dame, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together. Well, it is actually quite simple, but since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first. You travel a lot, don't you? I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer? Believe me, there is none. Happy customers always return, and in order to make you happy, I first have to convince you of the superb quality of my products. See it as a sample. They are crafting books. I suppose you can call them that. They contain some valuable knowledge about the arts such as smithing, alchemy, or even lockpicking. Not that I would ever imply you'd do such a thing except in an old ruin, but you get the picture.
Noble citizens of Ark, lick your lips in untamed desire as the ambrosial smells of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread caresses your nostrils.
Splendid! Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those? There is something I need help with. I have a problem, and this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was a child, the village I grew up in, Foamville, was ambushed by bandits. And both my father and my mother died during the attack. Believe me, I wouldn't tell you this if it weren't necessary. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently. We managed to flee the attack and make it to Ark, where the guards, of course, threw us into the Undercity. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict. Day and night she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister, so all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction, and I will not accept that. Of course, you wouldn't know that. Glimmercap dust, the blue bliss, or however you want to call it. It's a drage, a dangerous one. Apparently, it makes you feel as if you're walking the eternal paths, but it also kills you quicker than the sunfire. Well, technically it's our money. Basically, it was a share our father had in a small business here. He was so proud of it, you wouldn't believe it. Luckily enough, I managed to save that paper from the bandits and turned it in at the bank a few years ago, after I realized how valuable it was. Since then, it has turned into quite a formidable sum. Nothing huge, of course, but enough to save my business from bankruptcy. You understand? In theory, it is our money, but without me, she would probably have sold it for a bottle of ale, and I won't let her spit on our father's heritage that way. I certainly could, but the day a guard voluntarily goes into the Undercity is the day a Vartia will become a barber. The Undercity belongs to Relata, and Celia knows that, which is why my hands are tied. Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in. I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage. Anywhere there's rats and dust. But she spends most of her time in the False Dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about. Just come back to me once you've found something.
I really need that new herbal essence for my hair.
Taste it now, our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread.
Hello? Is it important?
Tender friends of the granulous pleasance, melt away in rapture as a crunchy loaf of bread wanders from my hands into yours. Noble citizens of Ark, lick your lips in untamed desire as the ambrosial smells of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread caresses your nostrils. You there! You look as if you could do with a fine loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread. I can see it in your eyes.
Now, a good pipe of peace, Wade.
Well, it is fresh and it is tasty. What are you getting at? Certainly! A pleasure for the young and the old, for the tall and the small. See for yourself.
You're an outlander, aren't you? I can tell. Tywin Summerfield. By my path, accountant of screws, hats, odds, and even though I doubt the two of us have common ground, so to speak.
Melt away in rapture as a crunchy loaf of bread wanders from my hands into yours.
Doesn't matter. Maybe I'm mistaken. You don't know this? How can I explain? We are an association of thinkers, highly gifted thinkers of sterling origin, to be precise. And screws, hats, odds and ends is our guild, to put it in worldly terms. And did I forget to mention that we are the #1 supplier of the Holy Order in terms of metalware and starling technology? Work? No. That is... Maybe yes. You do get around quite a lot, don't you? You certainly look like it. Fine then. I suppose it's worth a try. There is something in a person of your talents could come in handy. A grand-scale assignment we recently took on. One of our customers ordered replications of several Pyrean artifacts. A most exquisite wish, of course any of our people could fulfill. However, our current problem is that we still need many of those artifacts' originals to work with. If you could recover those originals for us, you would be generously rewarded. Here, these are some of the ruins that might be worthwhile visiting.
Adherers of the crunchy pleasures, crow in delight as your teeth sink into a golden round
Sorry, but this is none of your concern. Splendid. Come back once you've found something.
Walk blessed. Walk blessed.
Noble citizens of Ark.
Oi, you there. Don't look at me like that. Looking for trouble, eh? Stop ignoring me. You bloody flood your eyes at me, woman. You think I haven't noticed, don't you? You say sorry at once, so I'll smack your mouth.
Oh, lovely adherers of the crunchy pleasures, crow in delight as your teeth sink into a golden brown loaf of unrivaled.
You're a cocky one, aren't ya? All right, let's see how you can bite.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, Stop ignoring me! You bloody flood your eyes. You're a cocky one, aren't ya? All right, let's see how you can bite.
You've asked for it. Die!
Stop ignoring you bloody flood. You're a cocky one, aren't ya? Alright, let's see how you can buy it. Okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies. Okay, just leave me alone. Damn bullies.
Madame?
Lord blessed, madame. Work.
Malfash's blessings. A little bit of this and that. Why not take a look?
Bloody cutthroats.
May your path always be even. Mead, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
In no bed, sorry. In no bed, sorry.
Lord blessed, madame.
Madame.
Wait a moment. You're an outlander, aren't you? Only if you know what to look for. I'm one myself, so I do. Balhazel, pleased to make your acquaintance. Tell me, if you're new in this city, are you perchance also looking for work? Excuse me, what was I saying? I'm looking for a hand. It's simple. I want you to find something for me. You know, I'm a healer, just like my father was, and my grandfather before that. When he came to this country, he did so because he had been hired by an Arca noblewoman, a bright lady who valued science and the arts of... In any case, my grandfather spent a large portion of life. He planned for my father to succeed him, but before he had the chance to, the mushroom plague occurred. It does seem likely, doesn't it? Both my father and I have asked my grandfather this question too, but he has always denied it. The plague was a magical phenomenon, a freak of nature, no more, no less. Those were his words. However, I've made some troubling discoveries which have led me to doubt that. I believe the plague might have been fabricated. Well, this is exactly what I want you to find out. Unfortunately, the noblewoman who my grandfather worked for has long been dead, and she was the last in their bloodline, so I couldn't find any answers there. But isn't that obvious? Because I want to understand. You know, we Arzelines believe in the debt of blood. If my grandfather committed a crime, it is my responsibility to atone for it. Plus, I believe that if there was a way to, well, to cure that plague, it is hidden within that fortress. My father never cared much about all this, but I'm different. If there's one thing I want to achieve in my life, then it's clarity.
Yes, of course you'd say that.
Reports, scrolls, samples of their work. Anything that could be of relevance. Here, the fortress should be in this area. Best you take a Myra to Fogville. In the village harbour, there was a hut where my good luck, and thank you. If you have found the material, you can find me in the Undercity, near the old waterworks. My laboratory is there. Yes, you should go into the Whisperwood and see what you can find in the old fortress.
Yes? Yes?
My dame.
Well, comes a point. Just
Noble citizens of Ark,
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar.
Walk blessed. Greetings.
I don't know who you think you are, but no one breaks the law and gets away with it. There are two ways we can do this. You either pay your fine now, or you go straight to jail. And believe me, I'm serious. I don't know who you think you are, but no one breaks the law and gets away with it. There are two ways we can do this. You either pay your fine now, or you go straight to jail. And believe me, I'm serious.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened, a miracle that must have been, due to its sheer glory, brought forth by
That's it. And why is it Malphite who carries the sunlight?
I heard something.
You'll
was your
regret
last
that!
Between darkness
come on.
and light.
Is that all?
Advance the fleet! Always forward! Always forward! Forward for the glory and honor! The spears at the ready, driving the swords into the bodies! The same plan.
Huh?
Mead! Stew!
Madame?
Oh, hello. I haven't seen you around here before. Just take a look around and tell me if you... that depends. Some I get from adventurers, some from other merchants. Or should I say, gathered. Nowadays, you can't even set foot into a deserted house without getting eaten. Oh, a bit of this and that. Feel free to take a look. Walk blessed. Now, where did I...
Greetings. Aye, sure. Take your time. It's not as if there's much to do down here anyway. May his light guide you.
Some shifts never end.
My, you just don't get any younger.
Potatoes gone. Peace, mate. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. The fuck is wrong with this world?
Potatoes gone.
Ahoy.
A miracle has happened. A miracle that must have been due to its sheer glory.
Hungry for arcane secrets?
Himself.
I have books.
Timor Ardenfield has returned.
My game.
Then come and take a good long peek.
Lost heir to the throne, son of glorious past.
We always go too easy on this.
Madame Farid thereby returns to her position as second in command, and no one else but Timor Arendelle himself shall lead this holy city.
That's it. And why is it Malphas who carries the Sun Temple on his back? Isn't that a gesture of servitude?
No, Malphas carries the Sun Temple because he also carries humanity. Without the benevolence and sublimity of the gods, the world would still be at war, just as it was after the devastation of Starfall. Everything we have, we owe it to them.
Correct. The gods' reign is not driven by greed for power. Their highest endeavor is the preservance of peace and stability, no matter the cost. Keep that in mind, son. And honor the path Malphas has chosen for you. This is the only way of showing gratitude to all he and the Lightborn have done for us.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... Oh, how do they say it? Melee?
Who are you?
That's where the
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness. What the fuck is wrong with this world?
Oh, mostly pastries and sweets. Quite delicious, if I may say so. And Oh, mostly pastries and sweets. Quite delicious, if I may say so. And I don't even need to shout it across the entire city.
If it's climb and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peep.
Block Blast, what can I do for you? What, you're asking me? I'm flattered. I think one of the former Arkmen. Grandpa always said they were just tales, but who knows? But, well, you scratch along somehow, sure. Come back anytime.
Yes?
Yeah? What do you... Uh-huh. No, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
madame.
Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it. Yeah? What do you want? Now, I just put them out for you to look at. Tell me what you need, and be quick about it. Information? What do you mean? Let me see. That's not very much, but fine. A couple of moons ago, I had a really strange guy as a customer. He wore two sabers, like those coal people do, but when he moved, he was really swift about it, like he was some kind of thief. I think he was an assassin, as they call them. Quiranian contract killers. You can hide within a fortress, but they'll find you. Somehow break into your room and kill you in your sleep. And unlike those everyday scroungers, they know how to wield a sword, like Loram Waterblade did. Who knows? Maybe that'll help you.
Live with it.
Fruits, vegetables, bread fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
Yes. Of course. Some things never change. Yes. Of course.
Yeah, as if.
Yes. Of course.
Heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple.
it is.
Madame, you look as though you have a kind heart. Please, spare a penny for me. Just one.
Relata Shira, sleeper. Move along.
Move along. Pity. He was a good man.
Well, must be exhausting to watch us working our asses off, Sunchild.
Shouldn't you be somewhere else?
Should have just paid his shadow tax. Well, some people... Something you want to tell me?
Madame?
My dame.
Another sleeper.
Oh shit. I have to remember that.
Move along.
Eating the last penny right out your pocket.
I'm busy. Go pester someone else, will ya?
You're from the surface, aren't you? They say that Taylor Aranthail came back. Let's hope he knows who rules this place, as well as the true Chesadin.
You're not one of the Relata's mercenaries, are you? Word has it they're hiring again. I'd give them a wide berth if I were you.
a surprise.
A penny, madame. Please, just 1 penny.
Relata Shara.
The shadow tax is due. My sir, I'm sorry, but the past moons haven't been kind to us, and...
Do you want protection?
Yes, of course, my sir. We want protection.
Then pay. We're keeping our end of the bargain. Now it's your turn.
As if I had a bloody choice.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that.
Of course. Forgive me for my insolence, my sir. You'll have the money by tomorrow.
See? It can be so simple.
A Sunchild, I bet you came to watch those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit. Well, that's the only reason you snob.
Hello, handsome. Now you're quite the sight. How about a little bit of fun?
Well, must be exhausting to watch us working our asses off, Sunchild.
Madame. My dame.
What? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap. Well then.
A Sunchild, huh? Word of advice, don't go sauntering about dark alleys down here, and watch your pockets.
Child. Stop right there. Hand over your money, and we might let you live. Play the hero, and, well, you fill in the blanks. Did I ask you to talk? Give us your fucking purse, or we'll make you. Think you're tough? Huh? Alright then. Let's do this the hard way.
important.
You're not one of the Relata's mercenaries, are you? Or has it they're hiring again? Give them a white bird fly with you.
In al bed, sorry.
any less.
Oh, let the flesh maggots have you.
May your path always be even, my dame.
What? I don't see how that concerns you. Don't you have some theatre play to attend to, Sunchild? Ugh. I don't see how that concerns you. Don't you have some theatre play to attend to, Sunchild?
Help me? Well, I doubt that. That is unless you have a pouch with 300 pennies to give away. Oh, and maybe 2 sheaves of God's tongue to go with it.
I don't know. I'm sorry. You seem like an upright kind of fellow, but I can tell you're from the surface, and I'm just having a hard time believing a Sunchild actually cares about my problems. You're really nosy, you know that? But fine, what bad can it do? That son of a Virtue over there, Cabal Thorwall, he's the only merchant in the Undercity who still has Vinroot in his stocks. But since he knows that, he sells it for a price that would have upper city snobs running away screaming. Well, and if the apothecary in the pest house doesn't get new roots soon, the infected they treat there will start dying like flies within a day. They good, and they do, aye. But that's by far not enough. Especially since the cloister of the League up north has been snowed in for moons now. And as noble as their intentions are, they only have so much coin without their League backing them up. You're no alchemist, are you? Aye. Red vine root is the only thing that can help get those flesh maggots out of an infected body. I repeat, can. Even with a proper treatment, most people don't make it through. Of course he does. But he sees an opportunity to get rich quick, and so he uses it. He's always been like that. Maybe you could, aye? I guess it'll be worth a shot. We need at least 10 sheaves so that the apothecary can make use of them. And I don't want to seem ungrateful, but don't expect to get anything in return for your help. Huh? Well, fine then. Good luck.
Oh, by the name of the sun. Won't this ever stop? Tell Nathalia, the apothecary, or whoever sent you that the price stays. It does actually, yes. But it does not change the fact that I need to live somehow too. And that 300 per sheaf is already a fair price. Go on, ask those upper city merchants. You're lucky if they sell it below 500. Listen, I know exactly what you're thinking. This ruthless bastard, how greedy, how evil, and so on and so forth. But that's not how it is, believe me. So, back to business. Are you looking for supplies? If not, just shove off.
built.
Please, just leave me be.
What? Must be a solution to this. What? Who are you?
Are you ill? For can't you tell? We're seeing to the ill and the weak. The ones nobody else cares about. Most of them called the flesh maggots. Though it's a bit hard to heal without coin to afford herbs or potions. Well, I digress. Sorry. Donations, mostly. Some of them come from relatives, some from nobles who want to ease their conscience a little. Though, our biggest patron is the Golden Sickle. Yes, say what you want about old Deloran, but he's a path-abiding man. Without him, this place would have gone to the rats long ago. My thoughts? What do you want me to say? They're pathless criminals. That much. They don't charge us apothecary much. The ill cannot work, and who cannot work is unable to pay the shadow tax. So, they have an interest in keeping our place running.
from here, are you? I heard you talk. Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... oh, how do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices, then killed himself up in the temple. Oh, by Malphas, what has become of this world?
Walk blessed, madame. Walk blessed, madame.
A real pretty thing you are. We should spend some time together.
Madame, you look as though you have a kind heart. Please, spare a penny for me. Just one.
Would you look at that? A visitor from the circus. By the rules.
is us with its presence. Cutting cork and people worse off than you.
You're from the surface, aren't you? They say that Taylor...
madame.
That's just how it is.
Yes?
Madame. Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Huh? What do you want?
The best wine in all of Enderal. Come, give it a try.
Oh well.
Potatoes, garlic, radish. Yeah, that should be it.
Fine vintage.
100 men they were, as they set out to fight for their country's banner in distant foreign land. He bid her farewell. A love still young and green, she thought she'd soon be in his arms again. He told her, await my safe return, trust in his lost promise and stay firm. Once moonlight shines right onto the seas we shall love. Return in victory, they marched up. Blue banners in the sky and teardrops were running from her eyes, yet she fought. If only I believe time will bring.
Well, that's just how he is.
And safely
Always
back
talking.
to me when the red moon casts his light. His ghost travels through the night, through the forest on wind wings, till he reaches the old hill. There she kneels before his grave, where the love has once been born, and he caresses her face, yet she feels not his embrace. Dark and red glows the winter sky, two souls divided by the threads of time. Days turn into weeks.
Oh well.
Our moon passed by, yet no word from the battlefield to arrive. Months turn into years. He's now ruled the lands. Empty graves were dug under the sky. But never did she doubt his last oath each night. She stepped out into the cold. She walked through the forest, climbed the hill, where she had once sworn her love to him, and always when summer bid goodbye and light, blood red fell from the sky. His ghost rays from dust forgotten bones, searching for one he had lost too soon when the red moon cast his light. His ghost travels through the night, through the forest on wind wings, till he reaches the old hill. There she kneels before his grave, where the love has once been born, and he caresses her face, yet she feels not his embrace. Dark and red blows the winter sky.
Well, that's just how he is. Always talking.
Hello. Do come back.
Decades have come by, her hair has shone and thin.
So many strange faces. Well, Madame? Yes?
Turmoil, madame. But still, right now, the Order cannot.
Waste a keeper to search for a pathless heretic? That's it, isn't it?
This is not what I said.
But what you thought. You know what? You should be ashamed, all of you.
Lovely.
When I was young, being a keeper meant something. But I suppose those times are over.
Anything else I can help you with, madame?
Huh? What is it? Oh, whether there's something troubling me? Let me think. Yes. For example, that the Holy Order, since that Aranthiel is holding the reins again, cares more about digging up Pyrean ruins than taking care of the people of this country. Ugh. Forgive me. I shouldn't have said that. It's just... never mind. Is there something you need? I need to get back to the shop. Huh? No. I appreciate your offer, but it would be too dangerous. This would have been a mission for a keeper, but they are too busy polishing their armors. Oh my. Well, fine. Who am I to reject a helping hand? I am missing someone, and I'm not speaking figuratively. My son, my only son. It's complicated. Have you ever heard of the Brotherhood of Kor? I see, then you haven't been in this city for long. The Brotherhood of Kor were pathless ones, heretics as the Order would call them. They demented that initially they were ridiculed, but thanks to their leader and his talent to poison lost souls. And well, among them was also my son, Rucus. I don't know where I failed as a mother, I really don't. 4 times a week I took him to the chapel to pray when he was a boy, and I always kept him away from girls, boys. You know what I mean. But apparently that wasn't enough. He was one of the first to convert. I suppose there's only so much you can do as a parent. A vow of silence, and please do not ask me what for. It has something to do with the followers of Kor believing language somehow poisons the mind. Some pathless rubbish. Yes, because the Order, Malthus be praised, banished. She saw an island in the Red Sea near Doonville. So, this is where they went. No, nothing. But even so, I wanted to know he was all right, so I paid a myriad warden to once. And, well, this is essentially what's troubling me. For 3 weeks, the island has been deserted. No sign of life anywhere. Thank you. That means a lot to me. If you could find Rucus, I would be happy to reward your efforts. You see, I just want to know if he's all right. Pathlessness aside, he is still my son. Anyway, best you talk to the myriad warden in the South Quarter. He can take you somewhere close to the island. Yes? Have you been to the island?
Skinning rats again. Lovely.
Yes? Have you been to the island? Yes? Have you been to the island? Yes? Have you been to the island?
Cure red madness. Wouldn't that be something?
Yes? Have you been to the island?
Oh, nothing big. Handling potentially lethal concoctions. Extracting goat bladders. Making sure this place doesn't get blown to smithereens. Your usual Tuesday afternoon, I guess.
Yes? Yes?
Walk blessed.
What?
always go too easy.
Never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode.
Well, look who's arrived. Did you have any problems finding your way around? This city can be quite a maze if you don't know it.
They just sit on their asses and hope things settle themselves.
Right, you're from Ostian, I almost forgot. They're quite fascinating, these places, aren't they? You can climb high, and you can fall just as deep. And every place vibrates with life. Here, put this on. And before you ask, yes, it's necessary, just trust me. Stay right behind me. It's not far. So, about this fever. Usually those gifted with magic have to report their talent to the Order, and then pass a ritual that teaches them how to deal with their magic. The journey to the water is what they call it. Once they've passed that feat to a durable level, and new arcanists have their names registered in some kind of holy book. A there are other ways to get rid of the fever. And I hope my employer can tell you about it. Okay, almost there.
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Hold it, my sir. No civilians beyond this point without explicit permission. Who are you, and what leads you to this holy place?
Business. I'm Jaspar Belvera, and I work for the Naramese mages.
Oh, right. The mercenary. And who's your companion?
Marija de Luna from Ostia, esteemed holder of de Luna's Empire of Tender Fragrance, the most prestigious perfumery in all of Vin. Archmagisty Marigil sent for her. Didn't he tell you?
The Archmagisty. Well, that does sound like him. Fair enough, you may pass. But show this place the respect it deserves, mercenary. You too, my Dame de Luna.
You have my word, fair lady. Thank you.
You may pass, but treat this place with respect, Outlander.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Well, that went better than expected. Hey, it worked, didn't it? That's all that matters. Nobody will suspect someone who's already in the temple. Anyway, I think it's about time I tell you a little bit more about this employer of mine. His name is Constantine Firespark, and he's one of Marathzul Orenthiel's former followers, which the new Grand Master, Tealor Orenthiel, brought here by ship about 2 years ago. That means he's one of the former arch-enemies of the Order. They usually wear green, while the Order wears white or red. That should make it easy for you to tell them apart. Firespark's pretty much the eldest of Marathzul's mages, and quite well versed in magic, at least from what I've heard. Plus, he's a very gentle and likable fellow, which is why even the keepers like having him around. Let's hope he can tell us a thing or two about these visions, and help you get rid of the fever. Come, follow me. Huh? Keep your chin up. All right, here we are. Hang on.
No. That's not how you do it.
Just can't bloody
Blast it! I'm just being careful. We
Like
have to.
heck we do. Give me that thing, now. Blasted, blistering blazes. That's what you get for working with fumblers. I told you.
Master
we should
Firespark.
Be careful. What? Now who the heck are you? Can't an old man have a moment to himself?
You hired me. The Magister, don't you remember?
Oh, right. Joseph the Scrounger.
So why are you here? Had any luck?
Just spar. And yeah, we did find something. I
suggest you first of all tell me when I allowed you to drag your flings up here. Do you need me to explain the meaning of the words highly and confidential to you?
I'm sure there's a lot you can explain to me, but let's save that for later. This particular lady over here needs your help, to be frank. Arcane fever.
Is that so? And what exactly has that got to do with me? Let the Keepers and their holy rituals take care of it. What is it with the costume, anyway?
This woman's magic is different, Meiser. Just feel her aura, and you'll see it. Plus, she's from Narim, just as you are.
Well, all right then, for nostalgia's sake. I really hope you're not wasting my time, though. Working with these religious buffoons is bound to make any rational thinking person go bonkers. Anyway, that chair over there. Take a seat, and I'll have a look at that fever of yours. All right, then. This will tickle a little. Let's hope it won't. Yeah, you're right. This aura does feel different. Complex somehow, and powerful. And do you really want to tell me you've only recently discovered that talent of yours? With that aura, I'm surprised that you haven't turned into an Obaya by now. Fine. Well, that is, we will help you. But first, tell me everything. How you got that magic, and how you met that scrounger.
Yes.
I see. Regarding this vision thing, I think that your mind simply played a trick on you there. Not that it's much of a surprise, considering what you've been through. Actually, you were quite lucky that the sudden outburst of your glance didn't blow your head right off.
That's beyond me.
Well, if that's what you want to believe, go for it. I, in any case, have never come across such a phenomenon in over 50 years of studying magic. And now we should...
It all begins with the dreams.
What the blasted blistering blazes? Does this room look like the bosom of a whore to you? Or what makes you think you can go around touching anything you get your fingers on? These documents are confidential, for heck's sake. I knew it was a mistake to hire a thug like you. Lashery always had a weakness for...
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember you telling me something about dreams that led you and Telor Renthiel here, didn't you, Meiser? And you told me that in this vision of yours, the Veiled Woman said this. It all begins with the dreams.
What? Is that true? Oh. Then this near-death experience you had before you woke up on the shore. Tell me again, what exactly did you see in it?
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Well, this is strange indeed. Anyway, for now all that matters is that we get that magic of yours under control. Whatever you clairvoyanced back there is of no use to us if you're dead as a doornail in a couple of months. Well, that's usually a plodding process. The fever you feel is a result of your mind not being able to handle all of these possibilities, so to speak. The ritual the Enderalians practice to get the glance under control is called the Journey to the Water. Put frankly, it means 1 year of hour-long meditation, bland food, and abstinence from anything that makes life worth living. In due time, the Arcanist then learns to filter these other realities from ours, and the fever gets less and less. Anyhow, luckily enough, we Neremese know of a way to quicken that process. A shortcut, if you will. I'm not capable of performing it, but another one of us is. Her name is Lashery. and you should seek her out as soon as possible.
Yes, it makes sense.
There is indeed, and this reason is called ignorance. The Order's rituals haven't changed since the Lightborn slipped out of their cradles, and the Keepers do their best to keep anything progressive out of their country. But please, if you're up for a year of austerity and stern-faced Magisters scolding you, go for it. I really don't care. She's currently in a ruin called Old Rationgrad, not far from Ark. Just tell her that I sent you. Give me that map of yours. Okay, now you'd have to be a total idiot to miss it. I recommend leaving for the ruin straight away. And you, Joseph, you're going to come with me and show me what your trip to the Suncoast brought forth. Hopefully, more than a bottle of honey wine and a hangover.
Quite a character, isn't he? But I like him somehow. Here, I owe you this for your help back in Riverville. And in case you're in the mood for a mug of ale and a good chat, just drop by the Dancing Nomad in the Stranger's Quarter. I'll get myself a room there for the time being. With all that said, good luck mastering your magic, my fair lady. I'll see you around. Huh? Keep your chin up. Now a good pipe.
Pathlessness wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead?
Huh? Huh?
Let's hope he knows what he's doing. Oh, you're here. I thought you were in the city.
No, the Archmagister ordered me back. Feels good to be here, to be honest.
This just doesn't make any sense.
Pathlessness.
Why can't it ever be easy?
Where is this supposed to lead? That really from Brother Yarrow. Such a good man.
I don't think the Red Madness cares much about that.
Probably not, no. I wonder how it happens. The infection.
What do you mean?
The red eyes and the obvious madness only happen in the last stages of the disease. What happens before that? And how? How can one tell someone else is afflicted?
Why, scared you've caught it, are you?
That is not funny. You know, I've had this feeling. This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here. Long before it happened.
You don't say. His wife was murdered. Don't you think that would have thrown you out of bounds?
Huh?
Path-abiding Enderalian or not?
That's not what I mean. Her death broke him, yes. But there was no hatred in him, only grief. The hatred only came shortly. Yes? Is it important?